I became the target of the UNHCR and its partners right after my election in the NGO where I had worked. It was in 2004. In 2004, I was getting a financial assistance from the UNHCR. In fact, it was through its partner, called the Sympathy Fund. At that time, in 2004, I was living in the accommodation center, and the first day when I started to live there, I faced a very serious human rights violation. The deputy director of the accommodation center, he insulted me. He insulted, he humiliated my race, my color of my skin. Even I don't understand what's going on there, because I think these are qualified authorities who are every time going to the UNHCR office and they're getting some kind of education. So how to deal with foreigners, for the refugees, they should have to get this kind of education. I think I have seen so many times they have traveled to Kiev and they're getting this education. I think they're going to for that purpose. And then the UNHCR officials are coming also to Odessa, and they have got a lot of time meetings. I don't know about what kind of things they are discussing on their meeting, but they were having every time meetings. So I was having it thought that this person is a qualified person. He knows how to treat with foreigners, refugees. So I was very, very surprised, but I didn't do anything to accuse this person. He 2 days he humiliated me, and I don't understand what's happening there. So later I have seen this kind of things with others also, residents of this accommodation center. He humiliated everyone. The words which he is using are very, very bad. He has taught that we are second kind of people, like he considers like animal. I was very irritated with this person, but I closed my mouth and said. But later, after that, I started to communicate with the residents. All of them, they are telling me the same thing. This person is humiliating. Many, they told me that he's a cousin of the director of the Immigration Department of the Odessa region. I think maybe it's because of that. So I decided to live quietly. I didn't do anything. But later I have been elected in this NGO when I was living there. So residents started to approach with me to solve their problems. So I say, okay, if you want to solve your problems, you write and give me, and I'll take it to the meeting of the executive committee of our association, and we'll discuss about these things. So they have written these things, and they gave me. This application was it was addressed to the UNHCR regional office to Kiev. So I gave it to the president of our association. So this kind of activities of mine, they didn't like it, the immigration department and then the UNHCR. Besides this, I have assisted our residents, our members there in the accommodation center with so many things. Many they come to ask me support to write something. Many of them they are not able to write, to read. So I help them with everything which I can. So this activity of mine was not good in the eyes of this system. So they want to show me that they can do something. They want to show me that it's forbidden to defend the Africans. At that time I was getting financial assistance from the UNHCR. In fact, it's through its partner in Odessa, the Sympathy Fund. So they stopped my financial assistance. It was $40 for 1 month. In fact, $40 it can do something for my daughter, but I don't want to do any kind of reaction, any kind of measure for this $40, and I neglected. But together with me, the president of the association, which had served from 2006 up to 2011, and he was having also, he he has 5 children. His financial assistance also stopped together with me, but later they started to give him again after 2 months, I think, after 2 or 3 months. But they already stopped my financial assistance completely. No, I thought that at that time I didn't think about these things, that this is deliberately have been done to punish me. In fact, the reason which they gave me, it's elemental, but I think that better to forget these people, so I forget. The main aim for which I joined this association was to make easy your life. And there's another reason why I joined this association. It was because we should have to do something for our children. We are living in this country. We are living in this country more than 20 years. We are not getting anything from this country. The country is not giving us nothing. So we have to do something for our children. There is a lot of, for example, discrimination, hating. They're racists. There are so many racists. So, in fact, there are normal people also, but we should have to fight with this kind of things. So it's our only tool for these things with our association. And I will not close my mouth because of $40 or like this, because this is the future of my daughter and the future of all that our community members. So I continue to work in that association, even though they started to punish me.